From great tragedy came great service and dedication. Don Clark Ruggles was born March 12, 1936, in Hope, Arkansas. He attended public schools there and went on to graduate from Henderson State University in nearby Arkadelphia in 1958. Soon after, Don joined the Army Reserves. Having been in ROTC at Henderson, Don was commissioned a second lieutenant in the U.S. Army and served 2 separate tours of duty as an Army aviator during the Vietnam War. He served as an Army aviator and retired a Lieutenant Colonel Master Army aviator after 27 years of service. Upon discharge from his second tour of duty, Ruggles worked for a major Swiss pharmaceutical company for 25 years.
Only served during the Vietnam era. I did not serve in country, nor did I fly any combat, but I flew medevac missions here in the States. So that's how I really started in aviation. But then I went back into the medical field and spent 25 years in the medical field.
A tragic accident in April 1982 changed Don Ruggles' life forever. Don's 16-year-old son Tony was accidentally shot by a friend while hunting, and while the wound would not have been fatal, a single pellet pierced a vital artery and the bleeding would not stop. It took a great deal of time to get him to medical help using ground transportation, and he died before reaching the hospital. This horrible event caused Don to work tirelessly to see that such a tragedy might not happen to others.
So my wife and I started the LifeNet helicopter program in 1983, just 1 year after his death, and it's been here now 37 years. So we're real proud that we have flown probably close to 15,000 patients and was the very first EMS helicopter program in Arkansas.
He began work to bring a medical helicopter to southeast Arkansas, and with the help of Air Methods of Colorado, the first air medical service in Arkansas was established in Texarkana, and since then, thousands of lives have been saved. Don started a commercial helicopter operation called Helicopter Southwest, based in Texarkana, and Don has personally logged over 25,000 hours, mostly in helicopters, and he and his wife, Mary Yancey, whom he married in 1980, continue to be active in the helicopter utility business to this day. Don Ruggles always tried to encourage young people, especially mentoring young pilots and aviation enthusiasts, with his passion for flying. Don's entire life was a perfect example of helping others.
For the last several years, my wife and I have tried to recruit high school seniors to attend Henderson, where we graduated. And Henderson has the only it's the only college that has an aviation school in the state of Arkansas. And so I recommend that a young student attend Henderson, join the ROTC so that they become a lieutenant like I did, and then also when they finish the 4 years of college at Henderson, they have a commercial license and can immediately go in the military or go to work for an airline.
Don was elected Kiwanis Lieutenant Governor, served on the board of the Chamber of Commerce Special Olympics Committee, the Texarkana Airport Authority, Arkansas Department of Economic Development, the Arkansas Department of Aeronautics, and Don is an active member of the Vietnam Veterans of America, Military Officers Association of America, the American Legion, and his military decorations include the Master Army Aviator Wings, Expert Field Medical Badge, and the Army Commendation Medal. Don founded the very first helicopter service in the 4-state area of Arkansas, Louisiana, Texas, and Oklahoma for power line patrol and high-definition video filming of thousands of miles of power lines. Don founded the very first emergency medical helicopter service in the state of Arkansas with the LifeNet helicopter program at St. Michael and Wadley Hospitals of Texarkana, which has been sustained now for over 35 years. Don Ruggles developed a fleet of 5 helicopters and 4 fixed-wing airplanes prior to his retirement. At the same time, he commanded an Army medevac helicopter unit in the Army Reserves, with his unit becoming the very first massed unit for the reserves and deployed to the Persian Gulf War. All the while, Ruggles farms his family farm near Hope.
I tell people when I was in the cotton field and cornfields back when I was a kid on a farm, when I'd see an airplane fly over, I thought, well, I'd like to become a pilot and maybe not a farmer. Ironically, now that I've quit flying, I'm back to farming.
This year, Don was awarded the Wilbur Award from the civic group Leadership Texarkana, recognizing a lifetime of community achievement. The tireless dedication of Don Ruggles on the ground and in the air, and his ability to turn tragedy into hope, more than qualify him for an eternal place in the Arkansas Aviation Hall of Fame.